Testing captions and stuff. Testing captions and stuff. Making sure that they're good. I want to make sure people who have hearing issues are able to enjoy the stream. Set to the sound of FF14 Lo-Fi. What up, everybody? Everybody, a few minutes to show up. I'm finally, I'm looking so much more human. Looking so much more human compared to yesterday. Check it. We got the undercut, the fade up going. Oh, it was needed. It was sorely needed. And I got my new shirt here. I was getting clothes, stuff for the kids, and I saw this, and I just literally couldn't resist. TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool World Tour had to be done. Had to be done. But giving everyone a few minutes before we start, as per usual. Did a bunch of prep work when it comes to Eiyuden Chronicle. Christ! So I'll be able to recruit several characters rapid fire, and then we'll be on our way with the story. Well, it'll take a bit, but we'll be on our way with the story and set ourselves up to be able to recruit whoever's the last of the characters we need to, and then go and finish things up next week. But be in good shape overall. Also, I'm just gonna start the stream before people even get here by rambling. Because it is one thing to be a reply guy on social media, and you know what I mean by that. A reply guy, someone who, actually incorrect because reason XYZ. You know, one of those. It's one thing to be that. It's another to be that and wrong. Like, if you're gonna be that, at least be both that and right. Would be my personal request to you. I say that because... Hold on. This is about to be a whole thing, isn't it? Is it okay? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. My music died because my internet, or not my internet, my browser went a little bit stupid. That's fine. I will get it back up and running while I'm talking. There are like bots and shit that will like randomly like tweets from like 2022, right? So every so often you'll get a notification that someone liked a tweet you made during like the Reagan administration. Which is fine in and of itself. Like, I'm not mad at that. Okay? I'm not upset. Missed out on yesterday's stream. What up, Chucky? I appreciate you swinging by, though, as always. And today you get to see a lot of running around and doing random crap. So, hopefully it'll be worth it? Question mark? But, so, someone essentially, kind of came in here and... Or someone essentially liked one of my tweets from like 2022. In and of itself, not an issue. The issue is that the tweet in general was one where I was making a joke about, J.K. Rowling. famously not a friend of this channel. And I was cracking on, you know, basically a friend of mine had made a joke. Someone had tweeted out, this was back in 2022, absolutely batshit that they had one Irish character in Harry Potter, and they just went with Seamus Finnegan. It's like calling an American character Huckleberry McRib. So a good friend of mine just, quote retweeted that and just put, fucking Cho Chang in all caps. And I commented, on a less racist, but somehow more stupid path, Remus Lupin. She fucking named the werewolf character Wolf Wolf. And, you know, a bunch of people were laughing at it or whatever. And someone commented, Remus doesn't mean wolf, though. Not in any language I know. It's just a reference to Romulus and Remus, who were suckled by a wolf. Apart from that, it was a bit on the nose to have a werewolf with Lupin as a surname. You went out of your way to be a reply guy and, like, actually me? And then also went out of your way to include the fact that Remus is a reference to Romulus and Remus. And in the traditional tale of Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome, they were raised by and suckled on a wolf. So, like, you took the time to acknowledge you got exactly what I was talking about in terms of where I got the wolf thing from, and then acted like it's weird I got the wolf thing. But you just... You know, I'm not, like... I'm not trying to say this person is an asshole. But I don't know how else to end the sentence, so... I'll keep this going in the background. So, it is what it is. Like I said, the agenda for the day... The thingy... whatever, is we're going to be doing a number of recruitments off the rack. And then we will dovetail it into the next part of the story with the gang heading to Marcus's castle, the Guardian gang heading to Marcus's castle to do shit. I've already more or less prepped the teams for that and for the recruitment I'm doing now, but then I ran into one of the people I'm going to recruit and I saw him and I decided he's going to be included in the team when we do the Marcus part. Like, I feel like it'll be cool for the stuff. Hey, I have a quick question, by the way. And this is going to sound just as random as everything else I talk about. But out of pure curiosity, who was the first person to look at a beehive and to see fucking bees swarming all around and to just think, those bastards are hiding something delicious in there? I just know it. I don't know. It is a scary thought, I would think. Like, you are clearly capable of anything. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Okay. I have water on tap. I have controller on hand. I have everything at the ready. And we're gonna get to it. Speaking of the person who I literally just said, we're gonna be having join the Guardian gang. Because it feels fitting.
Excuse me?
Oh shit, he's a ninja!
Child.
Oh, nothing. I was just a little worried. I don't think this is a very safe place to sleep.
I was not asleep. I was training within the recesses of my mind through an ancient form of concentration.
He was 10,000% asleep.
So it's some kind of exercise?
Just to be very clear.
Yes. We Guardians train in all the arts of war to better fulfill our duties. And learn something once, and roots take hold. Learn twice, and blossoms bloom. But thrice, and the boughs of the mind shall break. Though at times wisdom can be found among the branches.
You are making
Forgive
up
an old
everything you're
warrior's
saying.
ramblings. I do not know how you came to be here, child, but this is no place for you. Be gone.
This place is low level for me, Chief.
But
I
could
can literally
I
let
undergo
everyone
this
go run
training
away.
too?
I would know that because I came here and was looking
That
around
was
for
a
something
jape you'll
else
find I rarely
to be able to
laugh.
do another one of the recruitments.
I will show you neither pity nor indulgence. Knowing that, do you still wish to train?
Yes, absolutely.
yes, absolutely.
So be it. I will hold nothing back.
Okay.
Huh?
These rune golems were destined to crumble after their long years of service. I, however, have reached into the rune lenses at their core and given them a new destiny. The essence of a warrior is measured in an instant. With a single strike, grant these thralls eternal rest.
Okay, I'll do it.
So
Begin.
he says with a single strike, but from what I understand, you don't actually need to one-hit KO all three of them. But you do need to take them all out within one turn,
Let's see what these lenses can do.
which will be easier given Code L just went off, which is what I was hoping for. That in case they're still standing. I'm using all of my good stuff. All my attack all enemies stuff. Moderate damage or moderate damage. Well. Oh, no, I want Aqua Needle to hit them all. So there you go. And then you're gonna Searing Blast Wave. We're going all out.
You're mine!
Well. They were a lot weaker than I thought. Is the thing.
Got him!
Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Not even worth sullying my blade.
Sweet.
Excellent. Your stance was fluid, your offense relentless. You have emerged from this experience greater than you began.
I don't actually think that's the case, but sure.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
I had all but decided my fighting days were done. But you have changed my mind. I am Galador, and I will lend my strength to your cause.
Really?
I do
Okay,
hope
great.
they do continue with the Eiyuden Chronicle series. Like, you've shown success. Ascetic Guardian. This dude looks bad as hell. He is going to be joining the Guardian squad when we are heading into the next part of the game wherein we have Marcus joining us. I was going to have CJ in that party, but I decided, you know what? I'll have Galador in that party. We'll do that segment. And then once we come into, like, the last parts of the game next week, if anything, I think then it will be more fitting. I will be able to, in the end game, make up probably the most fitting end game party of Noah, Sane, Marissa, Guru, CJ, and Isha. Okay. Next, we're gonna go straight to Twinhorn.
I'm a teleportation. Is this the right?
Okay. Come down here. And then right over here, it's... Oh, hey. It's Girly. We need Ayugo in the party in order to recruit her.
Hugo! There you are. I knew I would find you.
Aoi, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Along came our training day, and my teacher never showed up.
Right, about that. Would you just hear me out?
No.
Today, Hugo, you will see firsthand just how far my archery has come.
Oh, here we go. Why do you have to throw reason to the wind when you get upset?
Friend of yours?
More like she's always been around. I'll explain later. Right now, I need your help. She'll calm down if we beat her in a fight.
I'll take all of you on.
Ready if you are.
Ready if you are.
Then it begins.
Alright, this should be fairly easy. Just my hope.
Accepted.
I'm going to Aqua Needle. May not be the most
How about this?
useful, the wisest idea,
What?
but it slows her down. So if it slows her down to where she acts after me, that'll make life a lot easier. Yep, cool. What up, Liana? Yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. I figured 2 regular attack. Oh, she's already low on health. Nice. To be fair, I am over leveled with Hugo. He was one of the ones who survived the battle chamber of sorts. Nice. Hang out for a bit before I need to get ready for distant work. Oh, I didn't know that was going on tonight.
You're
Hell
still
yeah.
letting emotion get the best of you.
Something's
I kept
going on
training.
with my headphones to where, like... Hold on.
Oh.
SoCan Anime
no.
Amanda
We
H.
didn't
both
mean
out
to-
super excited. Hell yeah.
Let her get it out of her system. I've known her since she was a tyke, and this is how it always ends. Her father and I are old sparring buddies.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road, back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Proud and a confidant.
This is the part right here. Ooh, what's going on, everybody from Sephi's stream? Hi, Sephi, how are you? Hold on, let me... everybody, first of all, if you're here in chat, go ahead and please, you should be following Sephi already. I like how you shouted yourself out. You playing Elden Ring again. Question. Why? Why are you still doing that to yourself? But for those of you who are here from Sephi's stream, my name's Josh. You can call me Anoriand. I play old stuff, I play new stuff, I play RPGs, I play platformers, I play a little bit of everything, and right now I'm playing Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Hero, and today's episode is a lot of running around and recruiting people, so you'll see lots of wacky, different people come into play. And also, I am not exaggerating to you when I say in a couple of seconds after this girl, we're about to go have a Beyblade battle. Like literal, like not, haha, it's no, it's gonna be like over a Beyblade arena, and it's gonna be multiple spinning tops, and it's gonna be Beyblades, and that's gonna happen. Yeah, Leon, I know, but I did everything I needed to get Dr. Cork, so I'm gonna be getting him after this. Do the Super Hard Zone recruit? No, I didn't yet. I did end up finding out you want to do that before doing the quest as a whole, but I got one of the 3-star ones while I was fighting for Atherbolt, and then there is one you can get back in the Proving Grounds next to the Treefolk Village, and I went and hunted and got that one. So those two were enough to carry me to where I can go recruit Dr. Cork for this episode, and then before the next stream, I will be recruiting the bull person this one, and so I'll get the other 3-star to have a full set of 3-stars so I can beat ass on whoever I need to between this stream and next stream. So it'll be limited, but yeah. Sometimes you need to punch yourself in the face, right? Who doesn't? But Sephi shouldn't. Because, like,
The way she bawled the first time she watched us
I don't
fight.
want her to hurt.
Fierce as a tiger
But anyways,
one
folks,
moment,
welcome in. I hope
weepy
you
as a willow the next.
decide to hang out and you like the vibes. If you're down with RPGs, if you're down with people who are friends of Sephi, if you're down with TLC, just throwing that out there.
Oh, so
Then
that's
you
why.
may have found yourself in the right place. Also, hi. First of all, since I didn't actually properly say hi, what up, Dimdakid? What up, Ollie? Of course. What up, Sphinx? What up, Ara Memnock? Ara Memnock. I was about to say Ari, but that's Ara. Obviously, what up, Sephi? And what if you're down with OPP? Then yeah, you know me.
I noticed you act differently around her. I could sort of tell she's someone you're close to.
Sephi shouldn't hit herself. She put herself in enough pain playing Elden Ring. Correct! Correct! Like...
Well, what do you expect? Of course I'm going to be sad. I lost. It's not
An
the
archer
same
can't knock
as
down
when
a
I was
samurai
little.
in close combat. By the way, I like Oi. She seems pretty cool.
Anyway, we've been through a lot, Owie.
Owie?
you
It's
have
pronounced
gotten stronger.
Owie? It's not pronounced Aoi? I just learned something new. Everyone else gets a shout out and I don't. Oh, Shan, I thought I said hi to you. I'm sorry. What up, Shan?
What do you say, Noah? She's proven herself a capable
No,
fighter.
it's pronounced Owie, like the
Can
drum.
she
No,
join
but
us?
Liana, what I'm saying is, I've seen that name used many times. I've never
Of
heard it
course.
pronounced. So I've just. Wait, so was I pronouncing it correctly? East Reach Archer. In other
There.
words, I don't know how it's
You
actually
hear that?
pronounced.
What do you say we celebrate? Anything
Oh, it
you
is
want.
Aoi?
My treat.
When pronounced correctly?
Dorayaki?
Right.
Yeah, they just pronounce it
To the
wrong here.
sweet shop
Okay,
it
good.
is.
Okay, so in other words,
Like right now, Noah. Go, go, go.
that was a name I've never heard. I've only just intuited. So I was sitting here like, maybe I've just always been stupid. And to be fair, I may have just always been stupid. However, that's not
I have
accurate in
literally
this
never
sense.
failed at this.
But let us go and engage in a battle of the Beyblades. We have several things to get to today, folks. We have to recruit a young child who is an adorable kangaroo. We have to recruit a hot bull girl and a hot bull guy separately. And we have to get into a Beyblade battle. And all of that is before we team up with the King of the Skeletons for a landlord-esque real estate dispute. Also, I'm not making up any of the shit I just said, to be very abundantly clear. I'm done dungeon tanking for the day because people trying my patience. In this life, you're either an answer fella or a fart smeller. Which are you?
What a
Yes.
delight to see you again, Noah.
I am an answer
I
fella.
have been very eager to
Given
talk
those
to you.
choices. I wish the card game was the minigame that made you play more than Begema. The card games, I do like the card game.
Your tales of daring do on the Spinadeer circuit have reached my ears. It sounds like
It's
your
okay,
skills
Ollie.
have
I knew
been
what you were
rapidly
going for,
improving.
so we'll just count it anyways.
Now, as you've most likely gathered, there is a man named Crash going around and wrecking other people's tops. And only the worst kind of cad would mistake destruction for a core part of Begoma.
Only the worst type of CAD.
Yeah, the more I hear about him, the more I realize he needs
We
to
need
be
to stop
stopped.
Crash and the boys.
I'm glad to hear it. Unfortunately, however, there are others who agree with his twisted philosophy. Lamentable. Simply lamentable.
You're kidding.
I would like
He
to
has
wonder
followers?
what the middle glass thing is for.
I'm afraid so. Right here in our vicinity, even.
A smart
must
smeller just
exercise caution.
finds their own
With
sense.
that in mind, might I suggest
You get it, Ara.
I relocate my
Do you prefer
operation
Ara
to
or
your
Mem?
headquarters?
If I'm shortening. Works for me.
Works for me. I'd be honored to count you among my companions.
Wonderful. Then I will set up a Begoma Research Center at your headquarters immediately. You have my thanks, noble Spinadeer.
Dr. Cork joined the party. The Begoma Professor.
Now, down to work. I must get word to Reed and apprise him of my new whereabouts. As soon as you're ready, let us reconvene at the new facility.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Dr. Cork is there is another character. Both is fine, honestly. My actual name is Ara, but my Twitch started as Memna. Got it. So then is this a oh, I see. Is this a do you
have literally
like alternating
never
between
failed at
both, or
this.
do you
Not once.
prefer to have the specifics of one? Also, I cannot help but feel like Carrie is who Sephi would be in this game. What about Sephi, that you would be Carrie, who you just saw as the one who teleported us over here?
What do you need?
I'm so mad because I only have one remaining special thing to find here. She's too cutesy looking. Oh, you don't know. You don't understand, Sephi. Carrie's whole
I'll
thing
take you anywhere you want to go.
is
You know
that
I'm reliable, right?
is that she teleports. And in recruiting her, she fails her teleportation, or it's not she fails her teleportation, but when she goes to land, it's like a bit too high and she falls to the ground. And you catch it like 3 times. In order to recruit her, you have to pretend you didn't see that shit all 3 times. And then finally she yells at you because obviously you saw that shit. And so now she has to stick around so that you don't get any ideas that you can go telling everyone that. And every time you warp somewhere, she has a one-liner, including my most favorite and the most common one. I have literally never failed at this, ever.
Oh, hi, Noah. I thought I'd set up a little space where people can listen to music.
Of course you can, Alibi. Why did that feel pointed? It's because it is.
I'm counting on you to look after my dad, okay? Oh, and you're welcome to join me for a few songs whenever you feel like it.
That mean Josh can say Ara Ara? I don't know. To be fair, if I was going off of the not cutesy look, I would probably end up saying someone like Cassandra.
Some stress relief, perhaps. Do come and see me again, yes?
Where she runs the inn, and there is very clearly some implications. At least I didn't say that you're like, oh my god, it's gonna piss me off. What's her name? Liana, help me. You know who I'm talking about. Healer girl. Early recruited healer girl. Red hair. Francesca. Thank you. I was sitting here like it starts with an F, but you gotta say it all sexy. This also implies you think I'm like her. What? That you have just a categoric need to be viewed as effective and talented at what you do without failure? Is that what you think I'm implying in this moment? No, I've settled for being useless. Okay. Then in that case, you're Francesca. You flip the switch between absolutely adorable and the most frightening beast in the cosmos, with very little in between.
Can I help you, perhaps?
Yes. Time. Maximum HQ! I'm doing that just in case it's gonna end up being necessary for any of the recruitments. Compared to what a shithole it was when we first came and established our base, this place is looking pretty great. It's really colorful for what is fundamentally a war town. Okay, what popped up that's new that can be built, if anything? I don't have sacred tree chips, so I can't build that. Don't have sacred tree chips. Don't have sacred tree chips. Don't have orichalcum or sacred tree chips. Don't have sacred tree chips. Don't have ancient dragon's tooth or sacred. I'm detecting a fucking pattern. Don't have ancient dragon's tooth. Don't have sacred tree chips. Don't have orichalcum. Sacred tree chip, orichalcum. I literally can't build any of this new shit yet, as presently constituted.
Oh,
Good
all
to GTK. Okay, but one thing I do know is that I'm gonna be able to...
Changing things up,
Swapping you out for Galadur. Because he seems awesome as hell. Dr. Cork is a battle character? He has a unique rune. Rune of this Begoma is mine. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Is Galadur not a battle character? Aww. Is he a support? He is. Aww. I wanted him to be a battle character. No, Sephi, Begoma is what they call the Beyblade minigame. I wanted him to be a battle character. I was gonna have the Guardian team be him, Wave, Marissa, and Leon, the child, and then Marcus, who was already accepted we have already decided is black. And then Milana, because she wants to come along, and I was gonna, you know, she's forced to come along, but otherwise, have everyone else in the party be black, and I can't. That's what Caracal decided, Sephi. That specifically that spelling and that way of saying Marcus, he's black. And who am I to argue?
Let me know if you need me.
Aoi doesn't really have anything unique going for her. We will leave this team for now. But I wanted to get him on the squad because I know I'm gonna go to a place where I can get a bunch of, what's it called? Where I can get a bunch of...
literally never failed at this.
Orichalcum. There we go. So extra mining would be nice. Athrobalt! Okay, this is a warp kind of recruitment. Warp here, talk to a person. Warp back home, talk to a person. Warp back here, talk to a person. Thank God I have dash boots. Because I'm good like that. What up, Foxy Gold? It's like Foxy Brown, but
Alas,
golden.
Yet again, my search ends in vain.
Oh, she's a rich woman!
Where must I venture to partake of the flavor once more?
Is everything all right?
That is just Renamon, you're not
me.
wrong.
You caught me musing aloud.
That is
Are you
100%
a
just
traveler?
Renamon.
Good day to you. I am but a humble fox sitting becalmed in the lee of memory.
Also, that is both A, Renamon, and B, a widow under what I will call, at best, somewhat dubious circumstances.
Well, I'm Noah. Is there anything I can do
It's
to help?
Is it Ranamon? I thought it was Renamon. My bad.
How kind of you to ask. This must be the whims of fate.
Actually,
as I
the
do
whims of fate
indeed
is
find
like,
myself in dire need
so
of
he's been
assistance.
paradise, see where they may go into superstition. That's a Persona 5 joke. Everyone laugh.
It just so happens that I'm in the
I'm
midst
funny.
of a personal journey.
Does the skeleton
wherein
team
I
join us? I
endeavor
don't
to
see his
awaken my
selfie. He
potential as a
does.
bride
He's just
to
not in this team right now. But he's going to be joining our squad before all is said and done, to be clear.
Whoa, you're getting married? Congratulations. But should you really be traveling
Thank you,
alone?
Ara.
It's all kinds of dangerous
I can
out there.
sing, okay?
Oh gosh, no.
That's why I sing when
have
people
yet to find
find
my
it.
one true soulmate. And as for the danger, you need not worry. My spear and I can fend for ourselves.
I've yet to find my one true soulmate, which
She
means her
tells
prior
no lies.
soulmates were not her true soulmates.
However, I am embarrassed to say that my prowess in battle has come at the cost of most other talents. My dear mother has endeavored to teach me what she can, lest I become a spinster. Yet my skill in the kitchen has still been found wanting.
You know, I don't appreciate it, Sephi.
Slicing with a knife felt all too
I have several
cumbersome.
talents.
So I turned to my spear, and lo,
Also,
the
actually,
cutting board was
Sephi,
sundered in
we need
twain.
to fucking talk about one of your tweets.
Rather than simmer gently, clearly inefficient dawdling, I stoked
Because
the
I need to know what the fuck
glorious
you're
peaks of
insinuating.
flame, yielding naught but charcoal.
The one where you were like, oh, you're into anime, have long hair, and collect swords? What are you implying? What fucking long game have you been playing? What fucking ruse? For those who don't know, the running gag of that tweet was her saying, "No, I believe you're into the nerd shit. I just don't believe you're a guy."
My miso soup, a truly fundamental dish. Salty mush. My sweets, indescribable lumps of every hue aside the expected one.
That actually, for everyone who that applies to, is they're actually an egg.
Found wanting sounds like an understatement.
After pushing my mother to wit's end, she showed me the door with an oath and bade me learn the basics of cooking before returning home. And such is how this fox was cast into the wild.
So basically, you want to learn how to cook?
Oh no! At present, I'm quite incapable. But the item I seek will, I hope, unlock
I'm
my
not an
mind
egg,
and
Ara.
enable me to understand my problem with
What are you looking for?
I am far too mammalian.
I cannot quite
God
recall.
damn it, Zephy. I fucking hate you.
It's something I ate when I was little. I think if I had another taste of it, it would spark something. But alas, for all the lands I have visited, I have yet to remember its name, let alone its sapor. Here is what I can tell you. It contained a variety of vegetables, and such was its flavor that even one bite lifted the spirits. And it had notes of fish, despite not containing any. You wouldn't happen to know what it is?
I don't know much about cooking myself. Oh, but I bet Kurtz could help. I'll see if I can figure it out.
I mean, it would. So
Thank you.
Right,
I
that's
will
where I'm
tarry
at.
here and ponder my future.
I will note that there are a couple instances of that where there is written dialogue and like what they say is close to the script, but they will either add or slightly amend to the words you're reading. Which feels weird. Like, I'm not... It slightly bugs me on an accessibility level, but it's not constant enough.
Perfect. As usual.
It's not perfect, or it's not constant enough. Right. Right. That's where I'm at. I'm like, it's weird. You must find a shrimp to fry this rice. Behold, a small chore. I swear to God, if it has shellfish and she doesn't count it as fish. No, I'm guessing it would be like a fish broth. I don't know. It's okay. We'll be recruiting both a hot bull girl and a hot bull boy before all is said and done.
Kurtz, mind if I call on your expertise?
What's the matter, Noah?
I'm looking for a certain dish. It's got lots of veggies in it, and its flavor cheers you up. And, oh yeah, and it's sort of fishy, even though it doesn't have any fish in it. Ring any bells?
Huh.
will you be having that right now, then?
Oh, it's
Alright,
not
you'll
for
see
me.
what I mean
it's
very
for this
shortly.
person I met who ate it when she was little, and now she can't remember, and so she can't get married.
You'll bend over backwards for just about anyone, won't you? But you came to the right man.
So you know what it is?
No! And since not knowing drives me up the wall, I'm gonna find out.
This is wild.
The wait is over. The recipe you seek is a bygone culinary favorite called vegetable milk soup. And that's not to say people don't make it anymore. They do, and it's quite popular. But the ingredients, preparation style, even the name has changed over time. Yo, stay put. I'll prepare a bowl for you right now.
What?
I give you vegetable milk soup. What your friend craves is a taste of her childhood.
Where the fuck did the fish come into play?
Whether I've captured that or not has yet to be seen, but I tried my
Is that
best.
a real
Go
thing?
On, then. Don't
hold
keep
on.
her waiting.
Vegetable milk soup. Homemade. So I see. Oh my god, it is real. Except it's more like a thick cream sauce. But I'm trying to figure out where the fishiness comes into play. No. Not cream of
Thanks,
vegetable.
Kurtz.
It's vegetable soup with like a creamy milk sauce base.
I'm a teleport.
Even then, right. You know, now with fish. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Fish series.
We're here.
I would like to remind people that as much as featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series is a meme, it was an actual selling point on the PS2. For an RPG. Oh, you mean video game Damien yet? What?
Is this what you're looking for?
Does Damien voice? He's just slowly transforming into Dante. Okay, got you. I was sitting here like,
What is it?
I am almost
have
positive Damien didn't voice Dante. Now I got you. Yeah, I've seen him
I
enough
don't
that
believe it. No,
one of these days he's gonna
I
show
know
up
how
in a
rude
red
it is to
jacket and we're all just gonna be like,
Might I try some of this?
Oh, well, sure.
Thank you.
remember kids, don't just eat a stranger's soup.
This is the recipe. I am certain of it. The soup is neither too sweet nor too salty, and the aroma carries up the nose and laps at the mind with visions of seafood.
Does it?
I could cry. It's bringing back so many memories. Noah, what is this called?
It's called vegetable milk soup.
That's it? That's the whole name? Oh, I am so sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
I don't.
You won't hurt my feelings. I didn't make it. One of my comrades did. I think I might have convinced him it was for the greater good or something. He's very passionate and sincere when it comes to cooking. He knows how much it means to people.
This is actually
Personally,
a true story.
I'm just really happy you like it.
Passion and sincerity. Is that what it is? Noah, the scales have fallen from my eyes.
Huh?
Thank you. At long last, I am beginning to think there is hope for me. Oh, and henceforth, you may call me Foxiel, bride in the making. And now I must repay you for the nourishment of body and mind.
When she says bride in the making, she doesn't mean like love-searching fox, Foxiel.
I will make my spear dance for you, and also try not to destroy your kitchen.
I got several questions. Several! But first we have to go recruit a
All
femboy.
right. One perfect teleportation coming up.
That was not even close to being
Perfect.
several furries and a femboy. Oh, Sephi. I just want to be very clear. The character we're about to speak to is a boy. And I'll let you get whatever... Where the fuck are you at? Oh, there we go.
Sweet sugar toast. This is dire. If the creature has grown as big as they say... No. That's impossible. It was such a tiny little thing.
Oh.
Then again, after 100 years, all bets are off. But that would mean it's...
Apparently he's the strongest character in the game, too. Yeah, I...
Please, what am I saying? It's not my fault. I am far too fetchingly adorable to make a mistake. Bungling is not in my vocabulary. And yet, the problem remains. I suppose I could take care of it alone. But why face a menace to Seul when the world is full of willing meat shields?
There's a lot going on right now. Like, a whole lot.
Nice. You there?
Of
Young
course,
man.
femboys love
Don't
Beyblades.
you cut a rugged figure. Not too rugged, mind you. People drowning in their own muscles are so distracting. But those vanilla good looks of yours should help guide the eye toward the adorable main act. Yours truly. Oh yes, you'll do just fine. What say we join forces and help a few people out?
Help them how?
You haven't heard? There's a dreadful monster that's taken up in a cave east of town, down by the shore.
What kind of dreadful monster?
Can we address this fucking uwu ass face?
Well, from what I hear, once upon a time, some incredibly talented sorcerer was conducting an experimental ritual. But confound it, he left behind the raw lens he was using, and, actually,
Okay.
what I mean is the experiment went awry entirely on its own and birthed a creature of pure nightmares.
Okay. So... he did this shit, right? We're all on the same page. He did this shit he's talking about right now.
And we can't have that, now can we? People are too afraid to even take their boats out. Don't you want to help? Doing a good deed is simply the best feeling. Not to mention all the pats on the back you'll get. From the air about you, I thought you'd jump at the...
Yes, I'm in. I love helping people. Let's do it.
That's the spirit, Schnookums. If only all your peers were so eager. Shall we depart forthwith?
Heck yeah. What are we waiting for? Let's go right now.
Do you think maybe you're being a little too eager? Do people ever tell you that?
Chucky, Momo is a boy. Apparently.
I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Now, follow me, yes? I'll have us at the cavern faster than you can say. Who is this pinnacle of cuteness I'm traveling with?
Hi, Caracal. You came at the perfect time. You came at the fucking perfect time. Okay, you came out of time. I'll drop Girin for a moment.
Back to my magical studies.
Which is to say, off we go.
I'm gonna help those people so dang hard.
Yeah, Chucky. Momo.
Right. Here we are. Deep in this cavern, we'll find the greedy guts that consumed all the raw lens. So, let's go slay ourselves a monster.
Whatever jumps out, my cuteness will prevail. Alright, before doing this... Oh, I have to just... Alright, fine. Let's push on.
You're...
That's the second to me alone, dare I say.
I was gonna go upgrade gear and such, but... that is obviously not going to happen. Yeah. Momo is, there's a lot here that I wasn't quite ready for.
No hard feelings.
What do you got for stuff? Oh, you got levels 1 through 5. But nothing unique. Okay, cool.
Take this!
Take this! And a cute little demise for you. I walked all over them.
Alright. I'm not... What's funny is that anime trope always fucks with the one person with a problem with it, and then they'll see the character who's cool with it and is like, hey, Steve, and Steve gets a simple wave. Correct. Correct. Caracal. Just don't show Momo to any Guilty Gear players, because they will foam at the fucking mouth. Well, to any Guilty Gear players who are also assholes. Burn! Listen, I don't take any Goober Gator opinion seriously. I never have and I never will. But the ones who get up in arms over Bridget are the funniest because, like, bitch, she says it. She outright says, I'm a girl. It's woke translations. It's important to the story, actually, that Bridget not be trans, but just be a femboy. Please shut the fuck up. Please. You don't care about the story, and you know and I know you don't care about the story, and you know you don't care about the story, and that's because, and I cannot.
That's good. I'll just quietly pat myself on the back for that one.
He 100% did this. And here's how I know that you don't actually care about the story. It's because it's a fucking story of Guilty Gear. No one has ever cared that much about the story of Guilty Gear. And I know how old Sin Kisk is. I say that as someone who knows about the storylines of all the fighting games he plays and enjoys. Who can tell you about how there are fundamentally 4 different iterations of Sub-Zero if you get down to brass tacks and name them all and talk about all of their placements across the multiple storyline resets. And I can still tell you that no one has ever given enough of a shit about the Guilty Gear storyline that even remotely fucking matters. You're just an asshole.
What do you mean?
There's 2 options.
Huh? Oh, nothing. Right, on we go.
Okay. Can I get the treasure, please?
So it seems this is where the experiment took place.
So it seems. Listen, I care about the storyline of Guilty Gear ever since I found out about it from EGM, which you got a stellar review, and then bought the game in 10th grade.
Perhaps they fed me some tall tales.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not that I'm saying care as in you're, like, no one cares about learning about it. Or anything like that. What I'm saying is, no one cares enough to say, oh, it is specifically integral that this particular tradition be kept. Like, we're talking about a series like Guilty Gear. There ain't shit that needs to be kept integral.
In which case, I'm absolved. Not that a perfect cutie like myself would err in the first place.
Momo, would you mind telling me what's really going on here?
The secret to perfect cuteness? Oh, that's quite impossible. I mean, where to begin?
No, I don't mean that. What's happening?
Monster. The president of the US is a 15-year-old girl who was installed by a puppet dictator. Totally fine! Bridget is trans. Shut the fuck up.
Have at it!
Oh, shit. Oh, this is the one from the previews of the game! They previewed this way early on. I completely forgot about this Kraken monster. What does open the floodgates do? Attacking lever causes the floodgate to open and the water level to lower. You open the floodgates for now. You deep breath. slash. Narg. Lower the water level.
Hope you like pain.
Venom has to watch his lover, Sato 1, be taken over by a weapon that controls shadows, and Milia Rage is watching this unfold and is terrified that the same thing will happen to her hair. Right, but obviously, it only makes sense that we keep any, you know, that all happens. Just stupid shit. Doing fates on my summoner and the great wave of nerds fying is nice. Hey.
Hope you like pain.
Burn, 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 burn.
I'm not done with you yet.
Okay, you're gonna go, you're going to keep that, you're gonna load the harpoon gun, and you're going to swing smash.
Like it?
Is this right?
Leave me! Fire the harpoon gun. Oh. Actually, no, you, rune lens, that, and you fire the, oh no, she has to be the one to fire it. Got it. Alright, is what it is.
This is going to hurt.
Bing! Woo! Slash, you attack, you skeleton king click. Hey! You are now officially burned into the ground, motherfucker. Load the harpoon gun. Can't believe they made the gears guilty. Exactly.
Cadaver servant.
Just another casualty of the woke media. Woo!
Here I come.
Oh, damn. Are you dead? Oh, I have to reset everything. Motherfucker. Okay. You open the floodgates. The gears are guilty, Sphinx. They are guilty as charged. They did it. Guilty as charged. That's a Dave Matthews Band reference. Second, people complain about Mrs. Doubtfire's being canceled. No. But that's the thing. Mrs. Doubtfire doesn't get canceled because people actually have seen Mrs. Doubtfire and they understand what it is, and it's funny.
My cadaver servant.
Okay.
My turn.
Like, it's not... It's not the same. You know, like, Mrs. Doubtfire would get canceled today, to be very clear. I want to be on the record about that. Mrs. Doubtfire, if it came out today, would be canceled. And it would be canceled by conservative right-wingers. And I will die on that hill. Mrs. Doubtfire could not come out today, and it could not come out today because conservatives would lose their motherfucking mind at the idea of this movie where a man dresses up as a woman to take care of his children, but doesn't get considered a groomer or anything of that sort. Like, that's why it would get canceled. Because of assholes. What up, Coleslaw? It would not get canceled because of people saying, oh no, it's, you know, because it's too right-wing. It would literally be exactly the opposite.
This is going to hurt.
How's this? Pull it together.
Oh, wow. That was close.
My turn.
Oh, you're going down, motherfucker. Why is there always a Kraken? Because it's just good business. Yeah, I'm just going all in with whatever I got. Yeah, trans rights. And exactly. And trans. I support trans rights. I also support trans wrongs. Just a little bit, as a treat. Anor says he's pro-trans rights, but then talks over me on stream.
Rest now.
Sphinx, don't fucking
See how that
encourage
went
her.
for you?
Rune of Pure Water. Is that like the highest level water rune? That's dope. I gotta see what you can do with that shit. It's an actual fact, though. Oh, hold on 1 second.
Who's the strongest and cutest of them all now? Oh, that's right.
Hold on.
It's still
My youngest,
me.
or my oldest called me, and I just want to make sure he's okay. I didn't even notice. 1 moment.
What was that all about? And how in the world did you get a cannon in here?
Well, Schnookums, now that I've recovered the raw lens I activated and undone my little boo-boo.
What's up, Booger? You called me. Nice. Okay, buddy, you gotta text me the recount because I'm live right now. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Love you. Bye. Yes, Schnookums. Momo is...
Suppose I can tell you.
You know what? Here's my hot take.
My name is Moriarty Gardestein, and I'm the greatest sorcerer of my age.
I no longer have a hot take. There ain't shit that I'm gonna say that's gonna match the imagery of Momo. Momo is singing while casting a spell. No wonder he is the top one musician. Exactly.
Delight that stands before you.
Centuries?
This cavern is one of many research stations I once created. Although, I had to abandon it due to a little mishap.
Oh no. The femboys are learning immortality.
Okay.
We'll never survive.
Poor dear. Your mind must be swimming. It's not often one stands before such a great and powerful sorcerer.
So let me get this straight. You're a cute little girl on the outside, but a centuries-old super mage on the inside?
Wrong.
Oh, so you were exaggerating about the centuries part?
No.
Wrong again. And I'm no cute little girl, thank you.
But I thought you liked being called cute. You kept saying as much.
No, I mean, I'm a boy, silly Billy.
Oh.
Just.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not trying to say trans people are conniving.
Sorry about before. I didn't mean to jump to any conclusions.
It's usually a red flag when your name is Moriarty, no matter who the fuck you are.
Nor should
That
you,
I will agree.
when the world is full of so many wonder schnookums. Now, shall I let you in on a very special secret?
Okay.
Now, listen carefully, because I have to whisper. It took me centuries of intense research to learn this secret.
I do like
which
Momo's
means
Star
it's for
Stick.
your ears alone. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here it is. Cuteness triumphs over all.
Sephi! You would be friends. Or bitter enemies.
The silence of ultimate comprehension.
Greatest friends, or bitterest of enemies. No in between.
Sure. All I know is that magic as great as yours goes way over my head.
Frenemies, yeah. Well, no, that's my implication.
One day you'll understand.
Even if it's bitter enemies, it wouldn't be like outright
believe I'll make
enemies.
myself
They would be
comfortable at your
enemies.
humble
It would
abode.
either be they are genuinely friends, together or apart, or it would be that they are enemies when apart, but when together, they do that like fake mean girl friend shit.
Me?
You think I didn't know about that rough, tough alliance you lead, Cupcake?
The VA is AMAB. I don't know their
What
gender
you
though.
need is my magic and impeccable cuteness to guide your army to victory.
What is his title? Cuteness above all, Momo. Momo seems like the type of character who'll stab you in the chest mid-convo and would carry
Your
on like
every
nothing
enemy
happened.
just dying in
Correct.
capitulation.
Thanks. I guess.
All right, here's the problem. The problem is there was treasure back there. So I gotta run all the way back. Because you bet your bottom dollar, schnookums, I ain't leaving treasure back there. Again, Sphinx, it's literally what I said before. We support trans rights.
What a bore.
We also support trans wrongs. As a treat. Just a little. Ah, they're non-binary. Well, they're very good at non-distinct. Like, there was enough to that voice where I'm like, okay, I could see it either way. Let me
Behold the true face of power.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get here. I'll be good. Fun fact, that song was literally about the treasure I'm going to go get right now. That's what Kid Cudi was singing about back in the day. I didn't mean it's a bad
This
thing.
shouldn't be
Just be
hard.
ready to dodge when you're in melee distance, regardless of situation. Oh yeah, it's very much so. You don't gotta get ready, but you should stay ready. Listen, Macy Gray has a raspy voice. I can't judge for. I try to say goodbye and I stop. Try to walk away and I slumber. No, I try to hide it. It's clear. My world crumbles when you are not here. Rune of SP. Does this just give you SP to start a fight with? Raises initial SP at the start of the battle by 1. That shit sounds excellent. Goodbye and I stop. I'm not gonna lie, while that is the definitive Macy Gray song, that's honestly not the first song I think of when I think of Macy Gray. Like, to be very clear, when I think of Macy Gray, the first song I think of, no, it's, hold on. No, it's the As Told by... Yes, he did, Coleslaw. It's the As Told by Ginger theme.
I have literally...
Someone once told me the grass was much greener on the other side. But I paid a visit, but it's possible I missed it. It's easy and it's sometimes the same. Now, from where I'm noticed, on further notice, I'm in between. I'm in between. From where I'm standing, my grass is green. Like, that's the fucking song, y'all. What is Momo's elemental affinity? Fuck you! Oh, how much did I lose? I'm so tired of it. Oh, Momo's good with everything except water. He's like, damn. Yes, Sephi. It crashed again. But I may be okay here. Okay, cool. So, I only lost like 30 seconds of actual time.
Is this the right...
What's the Christmas song that Macy Gray did that I always remember?
Hey there!
Hold on. Hold on. It's... her version of This Christmas. That's what I was thinking. And this Christmas will be the very first Christmas for me, yeah. Wait. Did I do gear prep? Damn it. There we go. Gearin! Where is Gearin? Where's that receding hairline ass motherfucker? There you are. Give me your shit. Join the party. Definitely worth the cost there. Good. And then we'll give you... I don't think I have any other roach for there, so... Who else has a tanzanite brooch? If anyone. Alana does... Oh, Marcus. He's gonna need it soon enough, so... As is Marissa. So I'll just get... But I'm about to crank Momo's shit out, so... No! I didn't... You know what? There's no way I come back from that, so... Y'all just kind of do with that what you will. Ooh. This is why I said you're straight until you see if it... It's not even accurate at all. I'll give it to Marcus. Okay. Is there anything better I can roll with for you? Probably Rune of the Abyss. Gives me all enemy heavy damage. For 130. This gives me all enemy moderate damage, right? Yeah. Okay, and now I need... Now we're gonna go Opar with this. There we go. Okay. Alright, now is where we get ridiculous. It's fine, he always takes a second.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna buy free Rune of High Magic. And now Momo's magic stat is just gonna become LOL. Yeah. Just LOL. Okay. Sell the plain rune of water. Sell the crown. Sell the cutproof vest. The strong hat. The double cross. And the rune of magic. Rune of lenses resist. Rune of fire resist. Cool.
Leave the...
I gotta go put the rest of that stuff that I don't need away, but...
Good day to you.
What do we got in terms of... Do you have brooches by any chance? Or just rings? Dang. Just rings. I guess Tanzanite ring for Momo. Cool. I gotta go take a nap before I do game prep for tomorrow. Peace. Appreciate you, Sephi. Love you. Also, real quick before you go, if you want to see what I meant by hot bull girl, she's literally about to be on screen because I have to play cards against her to recruit her. Is her name Regina?
Have you
No.
now? I heard there was someone out there stronger than I. And I...
Who are you?
Yeah.
The name's Shixine, a Steve Ran warrior. Now face me. I want to see this so-called strength for myself.
She basically just has, like, golden cups over her bosoms.
You look pretty tough.
And then just like
Okay, then.
a harness.
You're challenging me to a duel?
And that's it.
One-on-one?
Damn, I volunteer for Snoo Snoo
Just
trivia.
you and me, bucko. Let's settle this.
Alright, have fun.
Fine.
Anyways,
Where
go
do
to
you wanna
sleep.
fight?
Have fun between the femboy and mommy. The femboy doesn't need to be involved. Again, I cannot stress enough how much
Why
the
not
femboy's
right
not
here?
involved.
With all these people around?
I'd heard you were a mighty veteran who doesn't hesitate to vanquish even his own allies. Men, women, not even the children are spared your wrath. And you lose
Okay, but
your
you are a furry.
nerve
I am
now?
not a furry.
What? I'd never do that.
If you say so. Now come at me. Hold nothing back.
I love how
I
this is
won't.
basically like the whole thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX when Bastion was dueling the gladiator beast girl.
Huh?
Well, where's your weapon?
Where's your deck? What is wrong with you? I was challenging you to a card game. I literally could not have been more clear.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that you could have.
Well, that's beside the point. Are we dueling or not?
Nope, this girl is me. You bet we are. Shuffle up. That is
bet we
something
are.
I... Yes.
Shuffle up.
The I literally could not have been more clear.
Time to die, bucko.
I just got war flashbacks.
You're on.
Okay.
See if you can beat me.
My turn.
Shixine stands. Rise up! Okay, we're going to...
Beat this.
My turn. Deal with this.
Oh.
My turn.
Okay. No! Ah, shit. Okay.
Looking good.
We're gonna try and go for trip 8s then.
Here I go.
Damn, I effed that up.
Here.
What is with this Nier song for a card game? Seffi, I do not have a good answer for you. But you over here.
Here I go!
Draw 4, fucko! Yeah, exactly.
Deal with this!
Here I go!
We'll drop this.
Beat this!
Bam.
Here I go! Here!
This is some Nier-ass music, though. You're not wrong. Here we go. Triple eights!
My turn! Down to the wire!
My turn!
This is a Nier boss fight. You're not fucking wrong. I played all the 8s. I need to play a green there. But with the right green, I can win.
Deal with this!
My turn!
Drop the 6. If I do 2 here, if I do like 1, 2, 3.
Won't stop me now!
And you have an 8. Bam!
My turn! Here!
Okay, Yugi Mama's actually taking a nap now, just like your dead real parents. Have fun with Cow Kaiba. There's a lot to unpack in what you just said, so you know. A lot to unpack. Also, have a good rest, Seffi. So that'll be power 4. Hold on. Power FP. So you'll go up to 9. You'll go up to 4. So 1, 2, 6, 1. That wouldn't be enough because it's not a trip or anything like that. I have to sacrifice one of these fields. The question is which one. I guess the 2 is my only real play here.
I'm gonna win this!
Here I go!
Do I have to play the 2 for the blue first?
Yes! Got me!
Okay.
Here I go!
I need to go for a green here. Or a blue. Damn. I'm gonna lose. I am gonna lose. Because I misplayed at the beginning.
I'm gonna win this!
Yes! Got me!
My turn!
Wait. Well...
Let's finish
No, yeah,
this.
I'm gonna lose.
Gotcha!
No!
Yeah,
Wait, I won?
win.
I'll take it. I will take it. Mainly because I want to recruit. Hot mama. It's not an Uno game until someone slams a draw 4 down on the table like they locked up the die. 100%! Gotta slam that shit. Right, so the cards can have their own unique specific abilities, but the idea is you also get a bonus if you get 3 sequentially in order, or if you get 3 of the same number across different colors. What exactly? My assumption is like...
What?
My assumption is that we're talking fossil
I
fuels
would.
as in like just catch-all term for, you know, having stock in like Exxon Mobil and shit.
I had the better cards, the better strategy. I did everything right. No,
I'm
Yeah,
not
but I
sure
had
what
the
to
heart
tell
of the
you,
cards.
16.
What
I
up,
just really
Dorian?
liked the game. I would have enjoyed it just as much if I lost, so maybe that's what kept me loose enough to come out on top?
I'll have to remember that. You taught me a lot today, Noah. That pure way you approach the game, I like it. So I've made a decision. I'm joining the Alliance and sticking close to you.
Really? Well, okay, thanks.
Hell yeah. Jesus. Card gamer steering Shixine. She's also a battle character. They weren't trying to hide shit.
Now that that's settled, I'd better update my deck. Let's play again sometime.
Like, they weren't even trying to hide that this is a fetish. Her braid hoops are nice. Her what? I'm sorry. Her what? Is that like a ref? Does she have hair? I didn't even notice. Okay, what's your report before I go to my next recruitment?
What do you need?
Oh, come on. I have only one secret item I need to get. Alright, we need to go to the Snowy Pass. There's 2 characters left to recruit. One is on Snowfield. Well, there's technically 3. I'm not recruiting one today. Which is, there is a whole cooking game mini-game where you do like Iron Chef style showdowns between Kurtz and someone else. It's constantly rotating people. And you have to go through like 15 or 16 of them before you finally get the recruit. I'm not doing all that shit on camera. So, I'm gonna do the 2 recruits. We're gonna go through the whole next sequence of the game, and then that's where I'll cut things off. And then between today and the next episode, I'll do all the Begoma battles I need to do, and I'll also do all of the food throwdowns I need to do to make sure that we can do both those recruitments. Oh yeah, Ara, that dates back to Suikoden 2 though. Suikoden 2, there was a character you could recruit named Hayo, who became your chef. And so he started the trend of, in Suikoden games, there being a chef who had a Food Wars Iron Chef style minigame that you could take part in, where different characters would come, and take part in judging, and you kind of had to figure out based on who each of the characters were, whether or not, what kind of foods you should make for each of them, kind of thing. Is Clone Wars an LGBTQIA plus show? I mean, I'm sure there's some gay stuff in there, but like, I wouldn't call it that. Generally speaking, it's Star Wars from some years ago, so, there's gonna be limits to what you're gonna get. Someone told me the clones are gay. I mean, when did it start? Clone Wars? Back in the mid-aughts, I believe, right? There's a lot of subtext. Yeah, like, that's my understanding, is there's gonna be a lot of subtext, but, like, it's subtext. Like, it's not text. You're gonna have to... Did I go the wrong way? I might have gone the wrong way. You're gonna have to insert the text. Is it up here? Is that the problem?
Let's do this!
Is it considered canon? Clone Wars? I believe so?
I see you, Challenger, and I accept.
Okay. Who are you?
I am El Alicanto, the Golden Bird's chosen warrior. And I have ascended this sun-kissed peak to await younger blood like you. Someone I can call a worthy comrade.
If I had a nickel for every time I have played a JRPG on my Switch that was in a fantasy setting but included a luchador, I would have 2 nickels. Not a lot. Weird it happened twice. It's because that's a Mexican accent, Coleslaw,
If you
or
are
a
warrior
Spanish
worth fighting
accent.
for, then see, I will gladly join your crusade. But first, your
His name is
destiny
El
must be away.
Alicanto.
You must face the Golden Bird's judgment.
I'm listening.
A divine duel, boy. If you can take me down, then I will know that you are a true warrior and our destinies are aligned. I am ready for your challenge at any time. Simply say the word.
Luchador Eagle, man. Well, no, not an eagle. An Alicante. That is, that's a reference
ready
to
too. Let's see what you've
I
got.
believe South American folklore. I don't think Mexican. I believe South American.
And now,
possibly Chile.
Here I come.
But the Alicante is a bird that literally would feed on gold and silver. That's why he kept saying the golden bird.
I stand ready to be tested.
Ah, yes. The obligatory duel against a random character. Whoa.
El Alicanto pulls his punches for no one.
Let's do this.
This fucking rules. He is literally a luchador wrestler.
Ready to be tested.
And the guy who designed Dexter's also is the original, still lost to people because people still don't know why we have an asthmatic robot. Maybe. So Cartoon Network had an exclusive deal with Lucasfilms, correct. And the guy who designed Dexter's Lab drew the first animations. They're considered canon. He drew Mace Windu force-crushing General Grievous. That's the reason why he wheezes in the movies. It's the only reference to that event, and Cartoon Network only shown that cartoon once.
Let's do this.
I stand ready to be tested. El Alicanto pulls his punches for no one.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going all in with this now.
Seize every chance.
Damn.
I stand ready to be...
Okay, he's down at his break point. So I have no choice. I just gotta keep doing the correct answer.
Seize...
Time to finish this! Wait, what? This is so fucking intense right now. Is this shit serious? This is so unnecessarily... Oh my god! This is fucking amazing. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! The weapon swing into stance, and then the drop. The nice job, kid. You made me use 10% of my power.
I stand defeated. The Golden Bird smiles on you, boy. You have proven yourself a true warrior.
This is the greatest hero the world has ever known.
Our destinies are joined. Let us go forth and do battle together. By the light of the Golden Bird, I promise you glory and victory.
I'm really torn. Because I have my party
I shall
set.
find my way to your town. If we're being honest, it's really freaking cold up here.
Fuck it, he's joining the party. We have time. We're essentially doing 2 dungeon runs before the end of stream. Okay.
I'm a teleportation professional.
He's joining the team. For recruiting this last member we're trying to get.
Is this the right... I mean, this is the right place. Yes.
One second here. Okay. You have any more of these done?
Why do you need
No. Okay. El Alicanto shall join the party.
Changing things up.
Yeah, we'll take out Chandra. I gotta have my boy in here. He's a medium character. I didn't expect that. Oh, he's a tank. Okay.
You are in good hands
He'll
with
level
me.
up fast enough. Him and... I would love to bring her. But... Well...
Great timing! I just built a new deck.
Off.
Okay.
Hey there!
Here's what we do. Switch gear. Shixing first and foremost. Bloodstained helmet. Patchwork armor's probably going to be the answer, but... Fluted armor is... Yeah, patchwork armor's going to be the answer. And then... Hold on. What did Chandra have equipped? He had the Sphene Bangle. Got it. Get all this shit off of you. Get all the stuff off of whoever I'm not using that I know I'm not using for a while. Oh, Ayugo stay in the party. Cool. Okay. No, leave that. I'll give you the... Guess the defensive brooch for now. Which will help with your survivability. You just need whatever the best armor you can equip is. This is worth the losses, I think. Versus the Lunar Veil. Okay. You're on the exact opposite camp. You need extra attack. Okay, who has the growth? If anyone? Marcus? No? Who has the growth badge? Oh, wave. Got it. Need you to drop that for a sec, bud. We will slap that on... No. Ayuko, probably. Put all this away. I will keep the dash boots on hand. Alright. Let's head to Aetherbolt.
I'm a
Punch up everyone's weapons who need it. And then I'll go level them real quick, get them caught up with the party, and then we will... Then we will go recruit Dykstra, and then we'll go do the next segment. I got time. We got time. I'm just trying not to take too long, but, you know. I'm gonna be real. So they kind of do this thing where it's like, you see the results of the war on cities, like Aetherbolt has been overrun by revenants, so you see revenants patrolling the streets. I think it's Vern Village still has the Imperial encampment and whatnot, but Noah can still run around and do things. I am completely okay with it. I am completely okay with them being like, listen, we understand storyline-wise that's going on. We also know that Suikoden has historically done some real prisoners' dilemma situations where it's like, you feel, you have to use exact people at exact times, and it just keeps screwing you. So, you know what? We're just gonna let you go ahead and keep going in these places, even though, if we're gonna be honest, you probably should not be able to access them right now. I'm okay with it. Like, I think it just represents... I think it just represents them understanding that, like, gaming sensibilities have changed. And a little quality of life goes a long way. Goes a very long way. And just shows that you give a shit about your players. Okay. Let me see for room slots how many they have. And when they unlock, more importantly. You get 4 total, and the last one will unlock at 42. You get 4 total, and the last one unlocks at 42? 42. Okay. 60, you're not anywhere near that. You'll unlock one at 50. I'll probably want that. Wait, what's my MP at? I should heal real quick. And then I'll go to the snow pass and level up right quick. Okay, we're going to do the things. I feel good about this, though. I feel good about this team. It's a little different. I like, again, use a little different stuff. Although, from what I've been told, Momo is the best mage in the game, so not really very unusual of me. But I'm just saying, I'm fine with not having a fully optimized party. Let's save real quick, just to make sure there's no boot issues. Snowpeak Pass.
I'm a teleportation professional.
I'm gonna do my best to set myself up so that I can, time to conquer this dungeon! To set myself up so that I can best be able to do what I gotta do. Noah's gonna have to take care of the first grouping or two that we take on. Because I believe his Searing Blast Wave will go before anyone else. And we'll take
Shuffle up!
That feels like it was not how it was supposed to go.
I am invincible!
Okay, I just need her to survive for this turn. Nova. Searing Blast Wave as necessary. That scared me too, if it helps. Okay. Alright, thank God. The first fight or two is, by and large, the hardest and the most frustrating.
And a cute little demise for you. I walked all over them.
Heaven chose me as its golden warrior!
I just need to make sure that El Alicanto and Shixine get strong enough that they can survive where we're going. I'd like to get them both to at least level 42. At level 42 is when it makes sense, because then I can set all of their runes as I'd like, without having to worry.
A fight, eh? I am invincible!
I just need to survive again. Nice.
Like it?
Come, attend your master. It will only hurt a moment.
I walked all over them.
Heaven chose me as its golden warrior!
Oh, God. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, probably 2 more fights for Shixine should do it because of her level. Like, they should just pretty much land her right where she needs to be. I think she'll land at like 44. So that'll be perfect.
to become my thrall.
I am invincible!
Nice. Nice.
He's gone.
They can just finish it off. Cool. Please tell me that we're still at the right range. Yep, cool.
People say I'm too intense about things, but I've gotten way better.
I love her already. I've gotten way better. No. No, you haven't. You're still way too intense, but it's okay. Intensity's a good thing sometimes. For example, I like it when it gets real intense when we've... Sorry, there was a long cane and someone
Shuffle up.
pulled me off from the side. They must be trying to silence me. Just because I'm here to tell the truth. Oh, nice.
Yeah, got him.
The FBI has cowgirls in Area 51.
My blade.
They're trying to hide them from you. I've seen the
People say
truth.
I'm too intense about things, but I've gotten way better, right?
All right, one more fight, and I'll feel better. Hey, this is apropos of nothing. But for anybody who knows basketball, to any degree, can someone please explain to me why there is a belief that the secret to the Sixers' success and the man who is going to put them over the top is Paul motherfucking George? We have a whole team of guys who have never been the guy. We figured out how to finally see success. Get another guy who has never been the guy.
Have a taste of this.
Paul Rudd might actually be better for the team than Paul George is, to be honest with you.
Submit?
He might have been a superior option.
Task is done.
People say I'm too intense about things, but I've gotten way better.
Okay, cool. Now I can warp out of here, go get them some runes, and they'll be doing much better. Please, Golden State Warriors wasting team talent to make Draymond Green happy. Listen. Draymond Green he is actually genuinely a future Hall of Famer. And like, to his credit, he's probably the greatest overall defensive player for like a 5-year stretch. He's just not worth it at all. All I know about basketball is ball go in hoop, sneakers go squeak up the court. That's a good point. I can't think of the sneakers go squeak up the court, though, mainly because of the fact that it reminds me of when they had the bubble during COVID, and so they basically played in, like, you know, empty gym arenas that they had set up for it. And, like, you would see them out there on this empty-ass floor with no one else. So you just know all you heard. You just know it sounded like your local Y. Like, it sounded like your local YMCA. Like, just a dozen dudes chatting. And just fucking squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, 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 squeak. That's all you heard. Like, in a real basketball game, you can't hear any of that shit because there's 17 trillion people screaming from the sidelines.
Come to see some runes?
Okay, what do we got here for slot? Oh, you got... Okay, so what is this first of all? Increases item drop rate. Oh, that's dope as fuck. Flying Alicanto. Fly, dealing damage to all enemies and taking damage yourself. Okay. Armor. Increase armor value by 50% and defense. I would honestly... His defense is already pretty cranked. I would honestly rather turn both of those into physical attack-based runes. I will see if there's anything to replace Faint Thrust in my storage. But 3 attack boosters will do the trick quite nicely. So I need 5 total Mighty Strength runes. Or Mighty Power. Power. No. Power. Mighty Power. Once she catches up in levels, she'll actually hit pretty decently, I would say.
Leave.
Yes, no, that's true, Caracal. I remember watching, like, they would cut promos, and they'd be in an arena, and they would start pointing to the crowd and still working the stadium as if it was full to the gills, and it's like, honestly, I got nothing but respect for y'all. I got nothing but respect for y'all to dedicating to that shit. Because that ain't easy. Let me tell you, that is not easy. Here's the thing, and this is something I would say to everyone.
Right away.
There's a lot of people who will say, like, okay, like, one of my least favorite things in the world to hear is people who say they can't watch wrestling because it's fake. Okay. Wrestling is fake in the same way literally every TV show ever is fake. Like, if you're saying I refuse to watch wrestling, it's fake. Okay, I hope you've never watched a scripted series ever in your life. Like, that's literally how that shit works.
Thank you very
Like, I'm sorry, it's just a fact. Josh, are you a bodybuilder? Going to a gym is a routine? I'm not. I have I know I look at the right angles, especially from sitting, like, somewhat, but I got a dad bod. I still have good, good bulk in terms of broadness of shoulders and everything, but I need to properly get back to working on myself physically.
Thank you.
Here's the thing, it's not fake, it is scripted. What is the difference? The difference is, yes, the wrestlers go into the rink knowing who's going to win on the other side. Guess what, y'all? Spoiler. When people are doing Romeo and Juliet, they know that Romeo dies at the end. Like, whoever plays Tybalt knows he dies. It's scripted. What matters is the entertainment value. Wrestlers, to be good, need to be entertaining and charismatic figures and presences, and simultaneously also need to be incredible physical athletes. Like, you need to be an orator and an athlete simultaneously. Not everyone can do that shit. In fact, a lot of people can't. That's why great wrestlers kind of transcend. That's why a lot of them, honestly, are theater kids. Like, a number of wrestlers got their start as theater kids, and then they were theater kids who ended up, you know, working out and getting in shape, / jocks who always wanted to do theater but never had time.
Ah, nuts. Talk about your tough breaks, but the treasure is right there. Do I go for it? Or is this where Dykstra calls it quits?
Exactly,
Hey,
Sphinx.
friendo.
Let's see y'all run a marathon.
Didn't we
Let's
cross
see y'all
paths
doing
once in the
front
desert?
flips off of a corner, landing and nailing it, and then getting quickly back in a position while reciting poetry.
Got an offer for you. Any chance you could be talked into an exciting physical challenge?
The only reason it's scripted, TBH, is because you keep more profit from pay-per-view than from a true sporting
Don't
event.
worry. Dykstra doesn't skimp on the reward.
Well, also because, like, the
All
thing
you
about the
gotta do is
scripting
help,
is
brah.
because you can build storylines. Like, the
An
eventual
exciting physical
clash
challenge?
between the bloodline and the tribal chief versus Cody Rhodes finally finishing the story was literally, what, fucking 4 years in the making?
That's right. The EPC to end all EPCs. Not far from Twinhorn. I know this amazing place. Gonna rock you like a hurricane. Ready for
Exactly,
this?
like that shit built. There was low-level fights, there was
stone
scuffles, there was
turtle
build-up. Each of them rising
Colonian
simultaneously,
Goliath
and the
Balash.
whole time you knew that there was only one place it could go. There was only one spot where it could all come to a head, and they kept building and building, and so you literally had something that was 4 years in the making.
And we ain't riding the turtle to get to where we're going. The turtle is where we're going.
My belly fat looks like I have a botched Drake ab job because my
that's
obliques
your
are clearly
thinking.
demarcated from
The
the abs,
dykes-
but it's all still just fat.
Turtles don't have dungeons on their back. To which I can only coolly reply, I shall you not. Ha!
I like Dykstra. I'll do it if you agree to join us.
All right, fair enough. I'll help you out. If you agree to join us.
Oh, ho, ho. He haggles. All right.
All I'd be
all
wondering
right.
is how do you cheer for
You
people
got
knowing they're
yourself
doomed to
a
lose?
deal.
So, if you're talking about jobbers, yeah, there are people who are out there who are doomed to lose. They are referred to as jobbers. They're the people who are like, they're just there, man. Like, no one's ever gonna expect them to come out with a victory. People who will just, that's it. I'm so, you know, sorry to this man, but your job is to lose.
Missed
But
ya,
no
friendo.
one really roots for
Now, come
jobbers
on.
like
no
that.
time to waste. Reach
Jobbers'
into the
whole
Colonian
thing is
Goliath
that they
is
go
gonna
in there to
be
get their
one
ass beat.
rollicking bad time.
The higher level people, the ones who people know the name of and who get pushed, they're not doomed to lose. Very often, their whole story is about rising and falling. Like, yeah, you know, civil rights icon Cody Rhodes is now the champion. It took a lot of failure to get there, but he is now the champion. Do you think the jobbers wish people did anyways? Oh, 100%. But the idea is it's no different than in any show. How do you root for tertiary characters, knowing that they can't be the hero? Like, they're just not as good.
Wait, what? We're leaving right now?
Sure. Ain't no time but the present. Dykstra's gonna give you the hair-raising adventure of a lifetime. Now let's go. Treasure calls.
And TBH, honestly, when it comes to sports, being a fan of Jags is a national pastime. I think the folks who are like, it's fake though, are people who believe it was real and are now overly pretending they never did. That's a good idea of it, TBH. Coleslaw, plenty of people have tried breaking from the script, and then they lose out on ever working again.
Please tell me
because that would be no different than being part of a production of a play and deciding halfway through the play when you're supposed to, like, there's an infamous story of a production of The Miracle Worker that took place out in the Midwest, and the beginning of the play is supposed to be where the doctor comes in and pronounces that this child that was born, who we now, we later learn to be Helen Keller, is deaf, dumb, and blind. The child cannot see, cannot hear, cannot talk. And the guy came in, showed up late, was drunk out of his mind, rolls in to be the doctor in the first scene, looks down at the kid, looks at the parents, and says, "She's dead." And the parents just look at each other and go, "I think we need a second opinion." And they closed the curtain, got him off stage, and had someone go in and just, like, read the lines as the correct doctor. Guess what? That first doctor never did shows again.
Adventure promised, adventure delivered.
Exactly. Well, no, Sphinx, the line was like a jobber going rogue from the script and, like, winning a fight they're supposed to lose. And, like, I'm saying there have been in the history of wrestling people who have broken from the script at low levels. Guess what? They don't get to keep going because that's the same thing as being in a play and rewriting the play on the stage. Like, nobody's gonna work with you. If Tree starts doing soliloquies in the middle of Wizard of Oz, that Tree's never getting another job again. Exactly. So no jobber's gonna do that. And it's like Sphinx said, if you have a job, like, there are...
Starts now. You and your broad Dykstra are gonna remember this lens hunt for years to come.
For most wrestlers, at some point they're a jobber. Usually on their more local circuits. And then eventually you get picked up by the bigger company. But even the bigger companies need jobbers. But for most wrestlers, at some point in your journey into wrestling, you became a jobber.
Yeah, if we survive the hours to come.
There's a lot to it.
You worry too much. I'm telling you, this play...
Do jobbers get to come back, or is it one and done type work? No, they come back plenty.
All that raw lens.
Exactly. You are consistently employed.
And in return,
and then eventually you work your way into having, if you have the chance, you work your way into your final breakthrough. It's very rare that a wrestler goes from kind of just entering the field to immediately in frontal view. Like, you gotta have fucking connections to get that. Like, The Rock is not normal, and people will be like, well, The Rock had a meteoric rise. First of all, he did have to do some lower level stuff, but second of all, his dad was fucking Rocky Maivia. Excuse me. Like, when your dad is a legendary wrestler, you get to skip the line. Cody Rhodes gets the opportunities because his dad was Dusty Rhodes, okay? And it's like you were trained when everyone else was still just being a kid, you were trained on the legacy of that shit. You were taught all the things you needed to know from a young age. It's why I'll say it. Man, the people who are mad at LeBron because he got Bronny into the league are a healthy combination of idiots and assholes. Like, first of all, you want the work to make a world that is better for your kids. But second of all, like, at the end of the day, Bronny was a fringe lottery pick coming out of high school. Then he had a heart issue, and he had to work himself back into shape. And it's like, okay, that happens. It's sad, but you know, we gotta essentially work back into our situation, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But he already had the talent, and one thing you draft him, I am
Grid of destruction.
in trouble. One thing when you draft him is you draft him partially because you can go, oh, I know I am drafting a kid who is not going to be shut down by the moment. I know I am drafting a kid who is going to have zero issues handling being in the public spotlight, because he's been in the public spotlight literally his entire life. At no point, like, there's never a day he's woken up and he wasn't in the public spotlight. So it's not like being in the public spotlight as an NBA player is going to be too much for him. Also, mentioning with Vince McMahon doesn't hurt, even though he's a man, fuck Vince McMahon. But yes, that is an accurate statement, if we can all be honest. Even though Kurt Angle had to get in line, even though it was a short line, or even Kurt Angle had to get in line, though it was a short line, and he won a fucking Olympic gold medal. Exactly.
My adorableness knows no limits.
Rune of Arcane Magic? Is that 15% or is that 20%? I think Mark Henry was another anomaly, but he was yeah, that's the thing. Like, there are people who they get to do it because because of twofold. It's because A, 15%, got it. It's because A, they come with the inbuilt additional power of, oh, by the way, you know, I'm an Olympian, I'm this, I'm that, which does kick in. But also because B, with being an Olympian, there is a certain level of free publicity, so to speak, and fame and notoriety that you get just by rolling in. So they utilize that. But if you're not bringing something like that, you work your ass through the paces. You start out running local circles and being a jobber for others. And Sphinx did point out, and it is true, sometimes you have old legends who are specifically brought back to help guys get over. The Rock still has a lot of pull, but if we can be honest, to some degree, he was brought back to benefit
If you insist.
Cody Rhodes getting over on Roman Reigns. Now, it's a little different because he didn't actually lose, but like I'm saying, his name being attached to it is like a derivative. You know what I'm saying? Like it falls in line. If you're not that Olympic swimmer with slightly webbed feet and fingers. Oh, Michael Phelps. Like,
take this.
Michael Phelps, that's not even his big advantage. Michael Phelps' advantage wasn't even about webbed feet or fingers. The thing that made him so, like, genuinely unfair at what he did is the fact that his body has... I'm trying to remember exactly what it was called. But essentially, his body has an anomaly in the way that it produces lactic acid. So, like, he can literally hold his breath longer and push harder than a normal human can. Like, he can just do that. That's what it is. He doesn't feel lactic acid fatigue. Like, he just doesn't feel... Like, when you're running, eventually you start getting the taste of acid building up in your mouth, and he just... His lungs are massive, and he does not feel the effects of lactic acid. So, he doesn't get tired the way a normal human does.
Not a chance!
My adorableness knows no limits.
But the thing is, what do you do about something like that? Like, you can't say it's unfair, because then you have to start drawing the lines of what's actually unfair, and then you get into turf shit, if we can be honest. Then you get into, you know, the people who are like, Caster Semenya shouldn't be able to race because her body produces more testosterone. What you just said, Caracal. Then you get, and it's not even always turf shit. That's just one of the ways it happens, by the way, because there's also shit like what they do to Simone Biles, who is the greatest Olympic gymnast to ever live. I think I feel pretty confident saying that. And they keep fucking rewriting the rules to say you can't do XYZ because she's the only goddamn person in the world who can do it. Like, they're like, you can't do this move because it's dangerous. But the only reason it's dangerous is no one else can do it. She can do it, but no one else can do it. So it's dangerous and unfair. Okay. All right, yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Take this!
Grid of destruction.
It's like you can't legislate out what she does. The bitch flies. She breaks the bonds of gravity. You can't legislate that.
Here I come.
It's why I hate the trans and sports argument. You can't say people who are not of their birth gender shouldn't play in your assigned gender role sports because it's unfair. But then you have LeBron James, Mike Tyson, and Simone Biles competing. 100%. Pick a lane. Pick a lane. If it's unfair, then people who have genetic predispositions should also not be doing that. But they don't do that, and we all know why. No one's confused. Yeah, pick the lane. It's called racism. There you go. And then she comes up with something else that no one can do, and I suppose.
Task is done.
Like, I love watching her routines, and you just do one of these where you're trying to figure out how the fuck she did that shit. Like, and you're trying, you stop, especially when you have it like on social media, and you stop and rewind multiple times, and you're like, wait, I need to count how many times she actually just did a spin. Because you don't know how many times exactly she did a spin, but you know it's more times than what your brain just processed. Good adventures go left, I guess. I'm waiting for her to get a Simone Biles 3 because she already has 2 moves named after her. Do you know how absolutely stone cold badass you have to be to have moves? Not move, moves named after you? Allen Iverson is considered an NBA icon because of the Iverson crossover. Okay? Kareem is in the discussion for the GOAT and is pretty much categorically considered at worst, at absolute worst, the 3rd best basketball player to ever live because of the sky hook. She got 2. And TBH, it's like Carrigal said, we're waiting for number 3.
And... Come, attend your master.
Didn't they do that for ice skating too, for figure skating? Figure skating got mafia ruthless because of that stuff. Oh, I forgot the movie about the girl. You're talking about Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan. And Tonya Harding had Nancy Kerrigan's legs broken so that she could win in competition. It was a very famous story.
Yeah! Grid of destruction!
Take this!
It is one of the biggest sports scandals in the history of America, to be honest. Caster Semenya is a weird case only because she literally has done everything on paper correctly, and racists want to limit her abilities. Exactly. That's the point.
My adorableness knows no limit.
There's nothing you can point to say she shouldn't be able to perform. And racists are like, well, she has too much testosterone. It's an unfair advantage. But how is it not an unfair advantage when other people have other genetic predispositions? And it's like, as was said, sports are inherently unfair. Because, you know what? I will walk with you to the bridge that there have been people who have managed to overcome without being the greatest physical specimens of all time. They're few and far between. But even people who are considered not athletic by sports standards are usually considered pretty goddamn athletic. Tom Brady is very often considered the poster child of he's so much less physically gifted than every other quarterback. Like, he's the guy they go to joke, like, look how slow he runs compared to everyone else. Look how physically worse he is than everyone else. And then you realize Tom Brady is 6'4". Like, in any average room, he's fucking chiseled.
You and me, mano a mano.
His story is about overcoming compared to even greater physical specimens. But he is himself a physical specimen. There is no one who happens to go down as a great sports star who also is not physically gifted in some way. Steph Curry is argued as a fringe top 10 basketball player of all time because he's the greatest shooter we've ever known, and he overcomes being so small. He's so freakishly small out there on the court. He's so tiny. He's 6'2". He's fucking 6'2". Y'all keep going. You want to talk about someone who's like overcame the odds? Let's talk about Isaiah Thomas, the new one, not the old one. The recent Isaiah Thomas in NBA, who played for the Celtics. He dropped 50 in a playoff game. He's my height. You want to know what? That's goddamn impressive. That's overcoming the odds. So yeah, don't tell me about, it's unfair to other people. Suck my dick.
Yeah! Rid of destruction!
Like it?
The best example. Hi, Frankie. The best example I can find. There is a guy who is a well-known and beloved former NBA player named Brian Scalabrine. He was nicknamed the White Mamba. No, I'm not making that up. He was nicknamed the White Mamba by everyone, and he was never that great. He was a career journeyman. I think his career high is he once scored like 26 in a game.
Be gone.
Like, yeah. Go online and you'll find videos of like people who see Brian Scalabrine at their local gym and they try and challenge him to a pickup game of 21 and he fucking smokes them. Even now in his 40s, he smokes them. And he tells them outright, he's like, something you gotta understand. This is the worst I'm ever gonna be, and it's probably the best you're ever gonna be. That's the difference between sports stars and non-sport and regular humans. And he doesn't say that as an I'm so much better. He tends to be a very humble guy. But the point is just like, people who you consider to be, as we were just discussing a bit ago, the jobbers of sports, I promise you they are in better physical shape than you will ever hope to be as just like a regular, degular human. They just are, man. They're just on another plane of existence.
Shuffle up. Be gone!
Like it?
Eyes on the prize!
I remember a little while back, people were clowning on current NFL more or less star quarterback Lamar Jackson. And joking about, not Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and joking about his dad bod. Look at his dad bod.
Magic attack!
Rid of destruction!
And like, it's the type of body that so many of us would kill for. I think it's lost is you just want to do your own best, and that's really the only standard you can hold yourself to. Exactly. Yeah, Travis Kelce. Check out Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, who's with Taylor Swift. Look at his dad bod. The man is arguably the greatest tight end of all time. Inarguably one of the 3 greatest. And you want to talk about his, quote, dad bod. Okay, cool. To quote Christina Aguilera, do your thing, honey. Yeah, they're saying dad bod because of 2 things. Because they have hair on their chest, and because they have not like like that kind of chiseled abs. Because they don't look like DK Metcalf, essentially. That is what they mean. I fucked up. Yeah, there's some stuff I can still get, I think, but I'll go back for it. Okay, this one is just where extra stuff is. Right?
Shuffle up!
Hey, Earth Dragon. Earth Dragon, Earth Dragon, promise you're mine. It's a reference to an old-ass song.
Take this!
Arise, my cadaverous
I gotta be real. I got in an argument with someone. And what I'm about to say, you know, there may be some laughing at, but I need to be honest about it. I got in an argument with someone, and I got really genuinely upset that they were essentially trying to argue with me about hip-hop knowledge. And I felt like an asshole a bit afterwards, but I felt less like it because I was right. Basically, Jay-Z's Encore was playing. Not Numb Encore. Encore. Like from the Black Album. And the beginning started with a
like it.
Whatever, and so I started singing along with it, and
last one.
And they got to the now. What the hell are you waiting for?
Sullying my blade.
And the person was like, "Oh, come on,
But I've gotten way
change."
better,
I was like,
right?
"What?" And they're like, "I was like, you don't like the song?" And they're like, "I like Jay-Z and Linkin Park both individually, but I don't like the song." And I was like, "But this isn't the Linkin Park version. This is just Encore." And they were like, "Yes, it is." And we went back and forth, and lo and behold, I was right. I was really pissed that I had to argue about that. What up, Flower Crown? But essentially, their thing was they knew that in the version most people know, which is the Linkin Park crossover version, that Chester Bennington, you know, joined in with the "What the hell are you waiting for?" I was like, okay, but that was also in the original song. Chester Bennington just added his vocals there. Like, I know the song. Just got done running session 0 for my first paid campaign for 5e. Nice! Like, running? Like, paid campaign, you're getting paid to run it? Or paid as a player? Yes, I'm getting paid to run. Hell yeah! Good for you, Flower Crown. Listen, I am considering looking into that because, like, I need some extra income, and I can, like, try and see if people will be willing to do it in the periods of time that I have available to me. But I also don't know if enough people would, like, want to play with me. So, I don't know.
Take this, Black Rain.
Take this! That's what you get.
Every fight here is against a Dargan.
My adorableness knows
Yeah,
no
I'm in a
limits.
Discord with a streamer who is leftist, but they also parrot some sports-related turf talking points and always bring up, not only does this not involve you, sports aren't equal. And another person on the channel brought up Leah Thomas winning all of the awards, and I had to be like, she won one race. It wasn't the only race she did that day, and she didn't even come close to beating the previously set women's record. I'ma be real. If I ever am in a discussion with someone about, you know, trans people should just be allowed to participate in sports in the, you know, their gender without it having to be a whole thing, and someone brings up Leah Thomas, I'm fucking dunking their head in a toilet. I will literally beat their ass and take them to a bathroom and dunk their goddamn head into a toilet like the fucking nerd they are. You absolute clown shoes nerd.
Shuffle up!
Grow up, you child. Like, damn. All that tells me is I don't know if you are fully capable of object permanence.
Be gone!
Take this!
I'm about to say, I've been there before. You and me both, friends. Still unemployed, not even a job interview, and I've submitted almost 40 applications at this point. They say, if nobody wants to hire me, fine, I'll do it my damn self. My number is an amount higher than 40 to the point where I do not want to say it because I do not want to bring things down. It is a very high number.
Now!
Take this!
Come, attend your master.
So, all that to say, I'm just glad you found an alternative that works for you and that can help you stabilize in a way that you can do. Articles out recently coining a new word called the unemployables. Yeah, but capitalism isn't a fucking terrible disease.
Magic attack! Be gone!
That's fundamentally what my problem is.
Got him!
Here's the thing, and I'm not saying this to be cocky.
That's what you
I'm
get.
saying this to be honest. I know if I could get a proper interview, I would be fine. I know if I could get a proper interview with a good company, I could get a job. If I could even get 2 or 3. Like, I just need a couple because I'm a very good interview. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, without being cocky, y'all are here because I have at least some level of charisma. Like, that's not me being cocky, it's just, like, people are here to hang out with me because I am at least somewhat worth hanging out with. Okay. All that to say, if I get the chance to talk to a person, I know I can convince them. But I don't get to that step, is the problem. I don't get to the step of talking to a human. I mean, the only reason I'm staying afloat right now is because of my mom's life insurance. I saved every cent of it from last year, unlike my brothers who wasted all their fortunes on unnecessary purchases. A life growing up forest prepared me for this moment, TBH. Carical, my problem is it's the exact same problem I have with people who are like, just lie and, you know, put in that you've got XYZ credentials or whatever. And, you know, if you can get in and get ingrained long enough, then you'll be good. But I am so deathly afraid of it coming back to bite me in the ass that I won't do it. Like, I have this mental thing that, like, I know if I do that, someone from HR is gonna call me down 3 weeks into the job, like, on day 28 of my 30-day probationary period, and be like, well, we were looking over your resume, and we found you used a trick. And it turns out that's not true.
Yeah.
Be gone.
So you work at X company. I've said it as a joke. Not for real. Like, listen. But there are people, by the way, who have done that successfully. Like, they've come out and admitted it. There are several people, like, the best example is the Toys R Us boom. I cannot tell you how many people, after Toys R Us went bankrupt, applied for jobs as the former, you know, operations supervisor, area operations supervisor, or department supervisor, this, that, or the other, of Toys R Us, and then ended up becoming president anywhere. It's like, who else are you gonna call and validate that?
Got him!
Hey.
This was divine providence.
Probably vaguely 10:30 area. I started
Once
late because of
again.
everything. I know. No, it doesn't. He'll be okay over here. Yeah. No. Alright. Okay, good. Love you, bud. Yeah, there are plenty of people who I've known have done it. And done it successfully. I can't. Mentally, I just can't do it. And maybe that's me being stupid. Maybe that's me not living in the world I live in now. I'm fully willing to accept that that's the case. I am fully willing to accept that, like, I need to get over myself. I don't want this sounding like a bragging. I have 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree, and the amount of shit recruiters turn you down for is BS. You can have the credentials, they still be like, but do you really? No, I know that's a thing. And I know you're just, like, you're just trying to make a point. You're not like, I'm flexing on everybody in here, like, y'all think y'all deserve a job. Like, I know that's not what you're saying. It's exactly the point. It's hard out here.
Let's do this.
Here's the problem. It's not even just that. I think my other favorite is the jobs that still have ads running on, say, Indeed or what have you, where they're, you know, they're looking for positions, they're looking for work, they're looking for this, they're looking for that, and then you apply and it's a fake job listing, and companies literally say the reason why they have these fake listings still out, where they're saying that they're looking for people and they're not actually, is that it would cost them more money to have to hire people to figure out when to start and stop these ads and this, that, or the other. So it's easier to just pay the recurring fee and keep them up at all times. Like, oh, good. Good. Well, I'm glad. I'm really the fuck glad you saved a few dollars, guys. Really glad. 10 out of 10. No notes.
My cadaverous servant!
Eyes on the prize!
I applied for a job that needed a bachelor's degree and 5 years experience, or a master's and 3 years experience, or a PhD and 1 year experience, only to be someone who mixes simple chemicals all day. That's the other thing, is a lot of jobs require a degree, not because they require a degree. It's just a weeding out tool.
The task is done.
Heaven chose me as its golden warrior.
It's in a similar space as, you know, to do this office job, you need to be able to pick up and carry 50 pounds. Like, no, you don't. But it's so that they can avoid hiring a disabled person. Too many companies running their stuff as if it's still the 1980s. Yo, if one more person tells me you need to go out there and like get your face out there and pound the pavement with your resume, I'm going to shoot them. Because I literally, I'm gonna be 100% honest. In this day and age, any job where they will still accept me physically handing them a printed out resume, I don't want it. It's going to be a scam.
Yeah.
What you said, or like they say, yeah, legally we have this up, but we're only hiring for one employees. Exactly. It takes a certain kind of person for this, is code for. I hope you're dead inside. If not now, soon. Here's the other one. Looking for someone who's willing to be an overachiever.
Fighting spirit up. Anything else I'm forgetting? Up it goes. It's hornlocking time.
I saw a post the other day that wanted the applicant to manage uploading and listing product onto the online portal and handle all the orders, etc., and they were only offering $10 an hour. I would like to know what job I'm supposed to do for $10 an hour.
You and me, mano a mano.
Goblomancer and lettuce. Lettuce. I have a whole other dungeon to do, so I am going to... Let's see... Okay. Okay, we just need to kill the Goblomancer. So, Goblomancer it is! Light that motherfucker up! Okay. Ow.
Magic attack!
Hell yeah.
Take this!
Ow. Ow. Both of them are pretty fucking great tanks. El Alicanto and Shixine are both great tanks.
Come, attend your master.
We're just gonna keep lighting that dude up. That's all we need to do, really. Ow. In all honesty, of course you'd have the wrestler. Paladin! His name is El Alicanto. He is the blessed one of the golden bird. See, I have the wrestler. He is not just a wrestler. He is a luchador.
Have a taste of this.
Damn, Momo fucking whips ass magically, huh? Flying Alicanto! Yeah, we're just gonna burn this motherfucker to death. My brother's Filipino co-worker, older lady who had been there for must be almost a decade, was asking when she was getting a raise, and the management said, "Oh, sorry, McDonald's really struggled to get by. We can't authorize raises," while they hired someone else at above market pay.
How's this?
By market rate, because pay had increased legally, but they kept her at 10 years old pay. Ha!
Here I come.
Hell yeah. It took over a year for me to find a job, and now that I've been there a year, my grandma's constantly on me, about why I don't look for a different job. That year was a nightmare, and I know I'm not going to find something better than I got. I got lucky with benefits and bonuses here, so I ain't risking it.
Once again, my powers grow.
Somebody get that man a steel chair. He really should have had a steel chair as a weapon. I get the flying drop kick. That's the thing, is he's a luchador, not a regular wrestler. That's why I almost left my current job. I was contracted to get paid a lot of money. Then when I got hired full-time, my pay got cut drastically. And when I asked why, they were like, no one gets paid that much. And I kept yelling, but you're currently paying me this. Exactly. She just started using the kitchen to cook her own meals because they can't fill firing her. Right. Fully hits the ground with his face and chest. Nearby enemies are damaged. And they say wrestling's fake. Paladin, you actually are late because we literally had a whole conversation just this stream about people who say wrestling is fake and it's not fake. It's scripted. And like the reality of how much work goes into being a wrestler.
So, did you find what you're after?
So it's great that this is the stream where you make that joke.
Oh, hot mama! Look at this hall! Oh, baby!
What were you looking for? Paladin, my argument is very simple. If your argument is I don't watch wrestling because wrestling is fake,
I still can't believe all that quality raw lens
then
we
you
found.
better tell me, oh, by the way, I have never watched a scripted series in my life.
Mission complete, right, brah?
Like, if you tell me, yeah, I don't watch wrestling because it's fake. Anyway, did you watch the new episode of Stranger Things? I would be like, why would I watch it? It's fake.
I'm in. I'm on the team. I'm gonna rock your alliance so hard that you'll forget what it was like without me.
Earlier this week, I heard, I don't watch wrestling, I watch real stuff, like The Boys. Right! Exactly.
I don't doubt that for
The Boys,
a second.
famously not fake. The Boys is actually an autobiographical piece, for those who don't know. If you were unaware, I would like to be the first to tell you. Halves physical and magic defense in exchange for a 50% magic boost. Oh, this shit. I could make Momo, like, stupid strong if I wanted. I'm not going to yet, but Momo might end up... No, he's not. I used him because I wanted to be able to say I used him, but I already said I know who my final section team is going to be, and I'm going to use what I am correctly calling Heroes Rising team. The final section of the game, I'm going to be running Noah, Marissa, Sane, Isha, CJ, and Guru.
Is this the right...
Like, that's going to be who I finalize this game with. And again, the fact that they called it anything other than the Heroes Rising team just tells me that they didn't know what they were doing. But it's okay, Rabbit and Bear Studios. I'm here for you. I noticed a lack of magical girls in that final team. Chris, I got Momo right now. Technically
right.
speaking, yeah,
Leave it
I
to me.
100% should keep the magical girl because magical boy, the Momo, because like Momo's better than whatever it is I'm gonna be running with. If we're gonna be honest, don't care. Do not care. I'm gonna sell those challengers belts. Like, there's just something right about bringing that squad to the final section. Okay. Oh! And I need to equip Wave real quick before I move on.
I have things to do, you know.
Legend of Mana is a good reference point for it. Paladin. Also, God, I love that game.
Call on me anytime.
Don't leave me hanging too long.
I need to give Wave a new accessory.
Hey there.
Gear prep, switch gear. Alright. Who is coming and who's not coming? Noah is not coming. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unequip everyone. No, Milana's coming, I already said. Momo. I'm sure I'll use some wacky group ups for like the final for my, because I probably am gonna play New Game Plus of this. And I'm sure I'll use some much wackier team-ups for that. But for now, the hell? But for this run, it was always headed towards one ending. The right ending. Ayugo, unequip your shit.
See.
Sorry, wait, was that two
Changing
sharks? Yeah,
things
there's
up.
two sharks, Paladin. Euphurious joins automatically, but when you're back at,
If destiny wills it, so be it.
Now's
Why aren't
my
you
chance to
two-charging it?
rethink.
I will rest here. Condemn me to boredom, why don't you?
Suppose I'll get back to me digging.
All right, let me...
You better not treat me like a kid, Wave. Okay, let's go find some sweet treasure.
This is how I... mark
I
it up
suppose I
easy.
can lift some phalanges for you.
Listen, the thing about this game is there's so many good characters to choose from, so eventually it gets hard. And then Leon.
May my accursed power serve you well.
Done.
Right away.
That's what I got from Old Navy yesterday. Remember I told you it was this much, but I got a shirt for myself? Right? 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 Come on. Why aren't you two-sharking it? Why isn't everyone two-sharking it? I don't have a good answer for why isn't everyone two-sharking it. I only have a good answer for why I'm not two-sharking it, and that's because I'm using a different team right now. Which one was I gonna give him? The Bloodstained helmet, I think, is what I wanted. Yeah. He needs extra defense, so I'm giving him the dragon armor. Okay, and the ancient shield. Cool. Appreciate it, Paladin.
Thank you very
Oh, I definitely feel that. I'm just reminded of a call of someone trying to say that I don't know how to use a specific machine because I used it for my thesis research. Then when I told them I also used it in industry, they were like, yeah, but that was in 2013. It's the same machine. Plus, I told them I have protein purification experience, but they see that I worked in plant biotech and like, but that was for plant biotech. You're working with mammalian cells, and when protein purification literally is the same no matter what. Yeah. And they give you the instructions when you get hired. Nothing is ever done by yourself without help. Listen, a lot of jobs could be done by people without advanced degrees and whatnot. This is not a shot at degrees. I'm saying there are a number of jobs you 100,000% need a degree to do, and if you tried doing it without proper training, I would be like, no. Actually,
Marissa's
no,
team is ready to
not
depart.
at all.
Shall
like,
we begin
let
the
me
storming
tell
of
you,
Castle Hargonthia?
if you're a doctor, I want my doctor to be well instructed. I want my lawyer to be well instructed.
The word is said. Oh, and thanks for doing this, Marissa.
Don't mention it.
But there are a lot of jobs where it's like, we
And
need you
away we
to
go.
do spreadsheets. By the way, you need a degree for that.
Do
like,
try
actually,
not to
no.
slow me down, flesh bags.
God, I love Marcus. Carrico, you said Marcus was black, right? I remember someone said Marcus was black. I believe it was
I will
you.
join you and remain by the entrance if you wish to change your team.
And I'll be taking my shop on the road.
Who else are you selecting for the mission, Marissa?
For the record, I would like to go, but the final decision is yours.
What she said.
No, I'm not arguing, Carrico. I brought up, I was joking with Sephi. I was angry because we recruited a support character at the beginning of the stream named Galador. He's also a former, or a guardian. And, like, I saw him and I just thought he was gonna be a combat character. And so I was like, oh, dope. I'm gonna get him, Marissa, Wave, Marcus, and Leon. And then Milana's forced to come along. But, like, it's gonna be those 5. And then the emotional support white girl. But then I was wrong, so.
I do like a good hike now and again.
I'm all ready. This'll be fun.
Who was the last one again? Oh my god, I already forgot. I literally just equipped them all. Leon.
May my accursed power serve you well.
You best with Milana. Wave. There we go. Like that. They literally listed
All right,
they needed
Marissa.
a PhD to
We're
essentially
counting on
make
you.
Kool-Aid at the one job. That's how I knew the Bay Area was full of shit.
If this works, it will strike a huge blow to the Dukes. Luck be with you.
All right.
Consider it done.
We gotta do
Is
this
everyone
one more
ready to
section.
teleport? Our destination is Castle... Hardisgarth.
She just pulled that shit out of her ass and hoped she was right. I'm be real with y'all.
You do know where we're going, right?
She don't got a clue.
Fear not. I am never less than perfect. So,
She don't got a clue. This is pure dumb luck. If she gets it right.
holy crap.
Are we alive? Because there were a lot of detours that time.
It's fine. Perfectly fine. I make no mistakes. Oh, Carrie, you are a paragon.
I'm pretty sure we almost died.
Paragon, say it. Unless you think you can do better. I could send you...
Paragon! Paragon.
Nope, you nailed it. No complaints.
This is unmistakably the right castle. However, Hardisgarth is the castle's old name. How did she know this?
So, the castle's floating, right? I'm guessing that's because of the rune lens.
Coleslaw, not quite yet. It's very close.
Correct. The magical overflow holds her aloft.
We should be able to finish it next weekend.
Stunning, is she not? A truly fitting abode for the king of the revenants.
Henceforth to be known as my thrall.
Perhaps it's in our best interests to keep an eye on this castle after it's been retaken.
Yeah, a lot.
Nothing.
We can sort that out later. All right, let's get started. Everybody keep a cool head.
I understand that. I went from drug camp poopy to working environmental camp. It's not
As a
all that
person
different. If
who's
anything,
most
it's
likely to get
easier
carried
than
away.
all I had to study. But people are still weird about
Missions like this
it
call for
because
a
the
laid-back approach.
concentrations are different. But chem is chem. To get the degree in it, you have to take classes on every concentration. At least that's what my university made me do.
Says the guy
Yeah.
who's so laid back his head touches the ground.
I keep hearing that swords clinking sound from your stream and think it's from my game of Civ 6 because that's the
I'll
same
stay
sound that's
here
used
and
when someone
provide
declares war
support.
against you.
Speak to me
I'm
if you need
sorry,
to change your
Sphinx.
team.
Kind
And
of.
if you want to check on Noah, let me know and I'll blink over for a peek.
Oh, sweet.
Go get him, team.
I'm gonna do that real quick because I want to see something. I want to save again.
Do you want me to check on Nope?
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Just
Okay. I want to save, but also I want to check with Bababa and make sure. It said if I've done everything correctly, I should have like 110 or 111 characters, and Bababa should only have one character listed that I haven't recruited yet. That I otherwise could.
I am pleased to report the storming of Castle Harganthia is underway.
Good. Because it's hard to imagine the Alliance's chances if Marissa doesn't succeed.
We'd better keep on with our own preparations.
Okay. You've earned 15,000 Bakwa. Party canceled dispatch. Time to oh, I gotta reorganize one of my dispatch groups. Bababa's downstairs. Also, I will never get over the fact that they named her Bababa. Just one of those names that just has me like, what? Actually, I should be at 112 characters. We'll see. Hold on. Visit Bababa so you can read your fortune. Describe location. See where to find potential new allies. Describe background. Learn about allies' past and relationships.
I expected you.
Air. Wait, no. How do you recruit air? Oh, shit. I never recruited her back in Haishan. Well, good thing I checked this out. Reed, I have to finish doing,
Take...
Yeah, I have to finish doing Begama, so we're fine. Well, good thing I did this.
All right. One.
A corner store called Rexall here literally requires a degree to be a manager at a corner store chain. Yeah, it's pretty common. Same, I majored in biochem and I work in plant biotech because that was essentially the only thing available for me in Raleigh. When I moved to the Bay Area, even though I know everything was translatable, recruiters were just using it to read me out. Yeah, the moral of the story is, fuck capitalism. I'd try and, you know, get to a deeper and better moral, but, like, that's basically it. It's kind of the whole important story in a nutshell. Alright, you're over here, right? Yep, cool. I'll definitely be fast enough to recruit you now.
Hey there now.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Good thing I checked.
Whoa. I actually lost. Dang. Noah, you are fast. Hello, training partner of my dreams. My name's Air. I think a little training can make anyone stronger. If you know someone who wants to sweat their way to the top, send them my way. Just you watch. They'll get stronger and stronger. You know what they say? Train together, gain together. I can't wait to get everybody moving.
Okay. Actually, would it be better to leave that for next week? It's fine.
I have literally.
Did you already get the power
never
lady in the desert? I think it was the power lady. You mean the who needed you to be at certain strength? I think you're talking about Reyna, and yes, I recruited the Reyna a while back. She's the Dark Knight with pink hair. Basically, I needed to be able to deal like 1,500 and something damage to her in effectively 2 turns, but I was able to do it.
What do you need?
Party, and we'll put no. Okay, Yuma, and then over here we'll put. Who can I put that I'm not worried about not being able to access? Cool. Dispatch. Essentially, there should be only 2 characters I haven't recruited to this point. who I could recruit. Which is Reed, the Begoma foreign person, and Celia, the chef person.
In a building mood, are we?
Okay, I got a bunch of orichalcums, so... I don't have sacred tree chips for that. I don't have... Okay. What is the wisest use of orichalcum? Nope. 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 Landmark. The accessory shop, I guess? Part of the reason why I want to get a PhD so I can move up in companies, but at this point I'm worried they'll finally let me sweep floors with one. Yeah. Out of that shit.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? No. I think what makes sense is... I think what makes sense is actually to cut it off here. Because this way what'll then happen is... yeah. This way what'll end up happening is essentially I will do all the Begoma fights I have to do and all but the last cooking thing so that come next time I will immediately recruit Reed, I will immediately recruit Celia, and then we'll have everyone we can have to this point, and we will run the final section of the game. And I'll just prepare as needed for Saturday to be a long stream to make sure we get it done before I leave. So, and this will give me a little extra time to work on everything I need to and not kill myself tonight. So yeah, we will cut it off here, ready to continue and do what we have to do. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. What's our schedule this week? It's going to be, honestly, very slim pickings because there was a change to do with my son. I actually have to cancel Beauty and the Beard, and I'm leaving for... I'm not going to be here tomorrow because I have a special project I'm recording that you'll all see the results in a couple weeks. It's not a video on my channel. It's something that I'm a part of. But it's something I'm going to be showing off in a couple of weeks. Sephi's also part of it. It's going to be very fun. But we're doing that tomorrow, so I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not doing Beauty and the Beard because I have to bring my son to his football practice. And then, so we're streaming again on Saturday. And then that's it. Basically across the entire next 2 full weeks. It's just how my life worked out. And then after that, I will come back, hopefully, with a vengeance. So, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Until next time. Catch you later, fam.